Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Akron Zips. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Akron's offense as they take control of the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Left side is Coleman Williams. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside. It's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The run inside. It's Lacey. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space.
And nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
2nd down to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Makes the grab in the corner.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Western Michigan's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Trey Petty, he's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. It's Avant. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Petty. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quick give. It's Lacy. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Zips in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep...
Lets it fly. Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Zips.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Dropping back, it's Petty. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Going to try to get it himself. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Caught. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Zips ready to go on offense. These 2 defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Lacey. Knocked down immediately.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Drops back on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Zips decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Rush is on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On the run, it's Avent. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Petty. They're all over him. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. There he goes. How frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a quarterback like that. They finally get him out of bounds. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Look out! Just got rid of that one.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Back to pass on second down. Out wide left, it's Avant. But, and he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Straight ahead, it's Lacey. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the air, it's Petty. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the outside. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, kid.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Petty. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars.
Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it way down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avent. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the ground. He's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avant. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. In the red area, it's Avent. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Petty. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Motion from the wideout. Hits inside. It's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice.
Turning on the Jets. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Zips are rolling down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go.
Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The option, the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Looking downfield, it's Petty. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The run inside. It's Avant. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Avant. There's some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Avant. Pass to 6. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. They'll They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking for an alley. Got a little grass. At the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Zips want to move quickly.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, create some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. Quick give. It's Avan. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Gives it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's changing the play. Leaves it in his belly. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. This is a designed run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Petty. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.